I would like to ask the Treasury Minister whether his department has any plans to provide free school meals to children who do not receive them because their parents or guardians are not entitled to benefits only because they do not meet the residency qualification.
On the Treasury Minister, Mr Caine.
Mr President, children whose parents are entitled to an income-related benefit in the island are entitled to free school meals as well as free bus travel to and from school. Therefore, I think it is right that we should view free school meals as part and parcel of our income-related benefits system. To be entitled to an income-related benefit in the island, a claimant or their partner must be able to satisfy the Isle of Man residential conditions as prescribed in social security legislation, and generally speaking, a claimant would meet these conditions if they were born in the island, had been ordinarily resident in the island throughout a 5-year period, had been ordinarily resident in the island for 3 or more separate periods, or they are husband, wife or civil partner of such a person. However, notwithstanding that a claimant does not satisfy these conditions, they may still be entitled to an income-related benefit if, in the opinion of a social security adjudication officer, it would be exceptionally harsh or oppressive to deny them benefit. If they were awarded benefit under this provision, any school-aged child of theirs would be eligible for free school meals. But if, in the opinion of a social security adjudication officer, it would not be exceptionally harsh or oppressive to deny a claimant benefit, they would have a statutory right to ask for the decision to be reconsidered by a different adjudication officer, and if that does not result in a different outcome, to then appeal to the Independent Appeals Tribunal. Mr President, as a general policy, it would seem odd to provide a child with free school meals where their parent or parents have been disqualified from an income-related benefit because they don't meet Isle of Man residential conditions, and an adjudication officer has decided there are no special reasons which would render that person's disqualification from benefits exceptionally harsh or oppressive. I don't think it would be sensible or logical to make general provision in this regard, and I can confirm the Treasury has no plans to do so. However, the Treasury is, of course, absolutely concerned for the welfare of children, and if the Honourable Member for Garff, or indeed any other Honourable Member, is familiar with a case where a child or children are suffering hardship because they cannot access free school meals, I'll be pleased to discuss that with them.
Supplementary, Mrs Caine.
Thank you, Mr President, and I'd like to thank the Treasury Minister for that full detailed answer. I'd just like to ask him, would he agree that shouldn't children in the most need have access to appropriate nutrition at school, even regardless of their parents' benefit status? So when he talks about a review within Social Security, in that if they face exceptionally harsh or oppressive conditions, there is that discretion that if children are going hungry, and that if, regardless of the residency status being the 5 years, where partnerships have perhaps broken up and the food bank's already in contact with 2 families who are facing this situation, that they would be able to go to the Social Security Division and ask for a review.
Treasury Minister.
So yes, so just to be absolutely clear, I think what the Honourable Member is saying, are we able to give an individual who doesn't qualify under normal terms a free school meal? Yes, if, in the opinion of the Social Security adjudication officer, it would be exceptionally harsh or oppressive to deny that family benefits in their circumstances.
Mr Speaker.
Thank you, Mr President. I'm conscious and appreciate the fact that the Treasury has started collecting information about how many cases are being awarded on the basis of the harsh or oppressive basis. I was wondering if the Treasury Minister would be able to give us an indication of what the latest statistics would be about the number of benefits or free school meals or other benefits on the basis of it being harsh or oppressive.
Treasury Minister.
I'm happy to get that information and circulate it, Mr President.